Peace and power. We're now live with Readyo Radio. That's Readyo Radio on urbannationradio.com. This is Tuesday for our Tuesday show, Readyo Radio, your urban preparation station. And we have a special guest. This is episode 33. Tell you about our special guest in just a second. I'm your co-host, Mindful B.
Coach Jolie.
Info Keith.
And we are the Readyo Radio team. If you notice anything different, nice logo shirts coming up in the game. So I'm really excited about that. Shout out T-Folk. Shout out the Foundation of a King. Shout out Team Hotep. Shout out the tech crew for Urban Nation Radio. And shout out to all the listeners and viewers and people on the phone line, and shout out to everybody that's been tuning in these last 33 weeks of doing this this powerful show, live and in charge. We got Doctah B Sirius on the line, coming via Skype, all the way from Atlanta, and we're happy to have him on in preparation for. Yeah, I like that. In preparation for his return to the city of Detroit. And Doctah B Sirius, how you doing?
I'm doing phenomenally well.
That sounds very powerful. Phenomenally well. I just say well. I'm gonna upgrade to that level one day. All right. So today's episode is titled "The Medicine Man Returns with Love." And so we're going to be talking about a few of the things that it kind of talks about, the ultimate focus of life, and how to really engage this, how to engage this conversation, and some of the things that Doctah B Sirius came on to talk about last time were some metaphysical properties of wellness and also parasites. And I don't think we got too deep into that, the parasite and how those impact our lives, mental, physical, and spiritual. And so hopefully we can get into that as well. I'm gonna kick it over to Kojo to talk about how it is that we got into this, how we chose this title, and kind of frame some of the things. Then we're gonna kick it over to Doctah B.
What ultimately happened was we have realized there's been a lot of media propaganda to promote fear and division, and we wanted to bypass that and get back to what life is in itself, which is love. And we talked about some of this last time on a certain level, so we really wanted to dig into it and give it its proper justice. In addition, I had a powerful weekend experience. I may go into a little bit of that, which was very powerful and rekindled a lot of the memorization of love that what we are and what life is. And so Return to the Medicine Man, he's bringing love the first time. It's just we wanted to make sure we put it in the title this time, and that's what the medicine is. The medicine is always love. So just to be simple, we just wanted to have us all remember and recall what we are. In addition, I know some of the loving topics we're going to talk about as well is detoxifying, purge, purifying, and rejuvenating your mind, body, and spirit. So those are also aspects of love that we're going to get into, as well as some other, again, metaphysics topics that you really want to pay attention and get your notepads ready for, because some of this information really comes once in a lifetime, and you never know when you can be able to hear this. So again, thinking about love and understanding opportunity and understanding taking advantage of what we have available, which is also our sustainable aspect of our show and self-sufficient aspect of the show. It's important that we take notes and listen to divine wisdom.
Divine wisdom, indeed. And it wouldn't be Readyo Radio if we didn't have Info Keith dropping the wisdom of how to take this knowledge and make ourselves be more prepared for life every day, and especially emergency situations. So want to let Info Keith drop some of the don't go too far into it, but just kind of give them a glimpse of what you're going to cover as it relates to emergency preparedness.
Well, ultimately, love is why we do any type of emergency preparedness in the first place.
That's right.
If you didn't love yourself, your family, and all of those type of things, then you wouldn't prepare at all. You would just, take things as they come, and just die. Really, I mean, that's ultimately what will happen if you don't prepare. If anything catastrophic were to happen and you aren't prepared, you may pay that ultimate sacrifice. So that's why we prepare in the first place. And another thing is that in life, that's all we really have is love, to love and be loved. That's it. I mean, what else do you have? Everything else can be taken away, cars, houses, even your life. But that's all you have is love and knowledge. So that's where I'm coming from.
Ashe. So, Coach, I'm gonna let you kick off the first topic to Doctah B Sirius, so he can start. I know he's just bubbling on the other end of the Skype. I want to drop some of this knowledge on us, especially in preparation for his trip and return to the Mecca of Detroit in the metro area.
Well, I think a good place to start, and feeding off of some of the information we have already conversed prior to the show, is understanding again we're in spring, so all the energy is being renewed and life is flowering, so we can get into some of the superfoods and some of the tropical plants and different herbs that they bring us love. They bring us the ability to live in wellness, so we can start into some of the detoxification and superfoods that exist in our planet that Dr. B is very knowledgeable of. Dr. B?
Dr. B?
Yes. Good day.
Good day.
I'm hearing that echo again.
Okay.
So basically, I hear a lot of talk about love. I'd like to start off by giving a metaphor.
Start to me.
Is life organically vibrating effortlessly. Life organically vibrating effortlessly. See, organic means it's just happening now. It just is. You don't have to try to find it. You don't fall in it. Don't climb out of it. Doesn't break your heart. It's just a natural feeling. Life organically vibrates. That means that it has energy no matter what. It is vibrating effortlessly. See, when you see a beautiful flower, or you taste a wonderful tropical fruit, you don't have to try to fall in love with it. It just is. It's into the business of isness. It just is. See, we at some point got into trying to find love when love was never lost. Love is always there. Love is free energy. Free energy can be used without effort. It can be obtained as long as you're open, willing, ready to receive the love that is vibrating and around the entire circumference of the planet and the cosmos. We have to be open as collectors and capacitors and have the capacity
to open to the love that's already there. That's love to me. So a lot of us have love wrapped up with fear. This is two opposites. You see, one is going one direction, going the other direction. It's like, a loved one tells you they love you. I really love you. I really love you. I'm afraid for you to go out there because you might get hurt. That's not love. That's like a lot and fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. False expectations appearing real. The anticipation of loss, limitation, or death. That's fear. How do you have that and love happening at the same time? It's because you've eaten food that has created the vibrational frequency within you of fear. See, at some point we started eating these animals. And the way they were raised and put to death was all about fear and torture. So when you eat that essence, you take on that essence. And you become essentially a fear-mongerer. See, some people are into the fear of God. I'm trying to understand that. You fear God. So if you fear God, fear the devil, you fear yourself, fear the world. You feel that the universe is not a friendly place. So whatever you're afraid of, whatever you focus on, whatever you think about, you create. We are creators. We have been creating since the beginning. We're artists. We're painters. We're singers. We're writers. We're arrangers. We're producers. We're orchestrators. We have created the situation that we're in. And the new situation that we're beginning now, we will begin. I suggest we all open up and not look for love, but be love, be loving, and see others loving, and figure out what you're making love out of. Now, I can't hear you guys.
Try that one more
but
time.
I do hear a big echo of myself.
We appreciate that description and definition of love. And just before we go to break, we're going to reiterate that. You said love is life organically vibrating effortlessly, and distinguish that from fear, which is false evidence appearing real. And you basically are telling us and showing us that being love is what we need to do and stop trying to
be it. Just be it.
Yeah, just be. Not stop trying to do things and just do them. And I think that's a great way to just jump off the show. And we're going to take a quick break and invite everyone that's listening and watching to pose questions that you have for Dr. B and on the urbannationradio.com/live link. And we will come back after these messages with more Dr. B Sirius. Peace and power. This is Readyo Radio.